There's a data breach story that keeps playing out at respected companies with mature security programs. It goes like this. A developer installs a compromised package, and the moment it runs, malware secretly harvests every credential stored on that machine. AWS keys, GitHub tokens, database passwords, SSH keys. These credentials are compromised because the system was never designed to control them at the point of delivery. They sprawl into configuration files, pipelines, and environment variables because there's no trusted intermediary to broker them at the moment of need. We already know this problem is widespread. 35% of private repositories contain a plaintext secret. 1 in 20 machine identities in your organization have full admin privileges right now. And the average machine secret stays active for over 600 days. Now let's replay that breach scenario. Same package, same malware, but this time credentials were never copied into that environment. They were brokered at runtime to a verified identity, and then they're gone. This is the 1Password desktop app. Over 180,000 businesses already trust it for human credentials. The 1Password Credential Broker extends that same vault, governance, and audit trail to every machine workload and AI agent. The credential source of truth your team already trusts, now brokering access for non-human actors doing the work. Here's an example of how it works. A developer registers their own workload directly. No ticket, no waiting on ops. They scope exactly the credential that workload needs. Through OIDC, Workload Identity Federation, the job presents trusted identity signals, and 1Password verifies them before releasing anything. When the job runs, GitHub Actions executes the integration tests and fetches the required credentials for that workload at runtime. Through an OIDC JSON Web Token, a workload proves who it is, and through cryptographically bound policy, 1Password decides what credentials it can access. It gets exactly the credentials it was approved for and loses access when that short-lived token expires. Credentials stay in 1Password until a trusted requester needs them. No service accounts to distribute, no env files, no rotation schedule. Nothing left standing. Let's push some code to trigger GitHub Actions and watch the pipeline run. With time-box credentials issued at runtime, there's nothing left to compromise. And here's what your security team sees. Right now, most security teams are managing human credentials in one system and machine credentials in another. That means 2 audit trails and no single source of truth. When incidents happen, you're piecing together logs from multiple places just to answer the basic question, what happened? The 1Password Credential Broker gives you one audit trail, human or machine attributed, time-stamped, and logged to 1Password. And if anything looks wrong, revoke access with a single click. That identity is gone and access cannot accumulate. One credential source of truth, one policy, one place to revoke. This is what it looks like to close the gap between where credentials are protected and where access happens. That's the 1Password Credential Broker.